First you gotta find your heart, then you'll be on your way. You gotta change your mind and love yourself every.
Hey loves, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here and you're asking yourself, who is this gorgeous hand? My name is Maite Sibasa. I do my lifestyle content, but today I'm coming with something different. Guess what? Today I'm doing storytelling, so please at the moment get yourself a glass of wine, a cup of coffee, or any drink of your choice because it's about to go down. So your girl just want to tell you how she ended up here. Yo, I hope you've already seen this on my thumbnail and you're asking yourself or you're wondering what could have just happened. So I want to share a story on how I lost my iPhone 15 of just 5 months, guys. 5 months. Hey, yo.
Then you'll be on your way. You gotta change your mind.
I don't even know why I'm laughing. So yeah, it was last year, January 2024. At the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, this is a new year, this is 2024. You know, at the beginning of the year, everyone has got their new year resolutions, or they've got like the vision boards where you just put everything that you want to achieve throughout the years. So one of the things which was on my vision board was a new iPhone, because I've been using iPhone XR, but I just told myself that this is 2024, I need to upgrade. That's why I eventually decided to upgrade somewhere early February. So I went to the store, and initially I had this thing of saying that I'm gonna upgrade from iPhone XR to iPhone 13 or iPhone 14. Yeah, but the moment I got to the store, I realized that I need a bigger phone because I'm someone who likes taking content. I like taking videos, so I need a camera that is more powerful. Then I go to the store, and then I checked and I saw iPhone 15, the black one, and then I liked it. Okay, fine. That's how I got my iPhone 15. I only used the iPhone for just 5 months. Let's see, I bought it in February and I'll just start counting from March. So March, April, May, June, July, early August. Guess what? Hey, Legacy guys, Legacy. So a day before my birthday on the 4th, I just decided to go out. It was Sunday, and on Saturday I was out, but I had birthday fever. I just wanted myself out. I just wanted to see myself outside the house, and this got me into trouble. So yeah, I went out. It was late because it was already around 4:30 to 5. Then I just decided that let me go, because normally when I go out, sometimes I just decide from nowhere that I want to go out. Yeah, then I went out. Your girl went out, so I go to the restaurant. I ordered food, I ordered drinks, some cocktails. So normally when I go out, I prefer drinking cocktails because baya bopana I'm a police. So yeah, I got 2-3 cocktails, and then I just decided that no, it's too late, I have to leave. Then I left the restaurant. Along the way, I just decided to stop after this other robot so that I can put my destination on Waze. So Waze is this other app which is more like GPS, but it shows where the Apple is, and it shows the fastest route. So yeah, I did that immediately when I stopped, guys. So immediately when I stopped, there were 4 men all around my car, 2 on the right hand side and 2 on the left hand side. And I was like, no way, this can't be real. I am getting mugged here. Then at the same moment, I was shocked, I was shaking, I was in disbelief that indeed I'm getting mugged. Okay, if I had to drive off, they would have shoot me. So I just decided to just let them do what they want to do. So the gents were trying to knock from both sides of the windows. Yo, guys, azange gachwaso. Okay, fine. So what do I do? The car was off. I opened for them. They got in. Immediately when they got in, you know what they did? They took me out of the car. They took me out of the car and they put me inside their car. So at that moment, I was like, okay, maybe they need my car. They want to hijack me. So at that moment, I was crying, I was screaming, making this other crazy noise, guys, because I didn't know where they were going to take me to. I was already thinking about rape, and I was already thinking about sexually transmitted diseases and everything bad. So the other 3 gents were still busy in the car, and I was left with one in the car to guard me. At that moment, I was screaming. I continued screaming, guys. The guy was like, hey, when I said, shut up. The guys were speaking Zulu. You Zulu people, you Zulu people will never see heaven. But guys, I'm not offending anyone. You might even find that they are not even Zulus, because those guys are very smart. They just choose which language to speak for whatever business that they are doing. So while I was screaming, the other 3 came through and they were like, Miek, yo. I was like, thank God. And then they drove off, only to find that the car is still the same. They didn't do anything to the car, but they took all my belongings and my valuable things. They took my cards, they took my shoes, they took my handbag, they took my phone. Like, they took almost everything valuable for them and leave the car. I was happy and I was glad that at least I have a car to go home. Even if I don't have a cell phone, even if I'm just at the middle of nowhere, at least I have a car to drive back home, because I know the direction to go home. By that time, it was around 8 o'clock. Then I decided to drive home. I continued crying, guys. You guys will never understand until this happens to you. I continued driving, crying. Then I got home, opened the gate, and my man was outside. I'm quite sure he was waiting for me, because normally when I go out, like, I make sure that I come back before 6 o'clock. So when I got there, like, I didn't have shoes, I didn't have handbag. It was me getting out of the car and screaming, crying, and he saw that something is not okay. Then I got inside the house, I went to the bedroom. Then he came to me and was like, what's going on? What happened? Where have you been? Where's your phone? Where's your handbag? Where are your shoes? Did I even answer? I didn't answer. The only energy that I had was to cry. I cried, guys. I didn't answer him because he wanted each and every detail so that he can actually help me. But I didn't have the energy to talk to him and explain what actually transpired. I cried. Then he saw that I'm not in the mood to talk. Then he just decided to just let me grieve in peace. The only person that I managed to call that night was my mom. And I called my mom and explained what happened to me. She was like, okay, girl, it's fine. You know, one thing with my mom, she's the best comforter. She's very great with comforting and make you feel so warm. So yeah, she comforted me, and she was like, you know what, girl, whatever that has happened has passed. There's a fly here. So whatever that happened is past. There's nothing that we can change. What you have to do is you just have to remain strong and move on. If it's a cell phone, you can definitely get yourself a new phone. You are working, so don't worry. As long as you are safe, as long as they didn't shoot you or they didn't rape you, you are fine. You can definitely kick back. Then whatever that happened transpired on Sunday. So the following day I had to report to work. It was the 5th of August, my birthday, guys. The worst birthday ever. Yo. Okay, fine, girl. I managed to sleep because, like, I had to go to work the following day. When I woke up, I had the strength to go to report to work that, you know, this is what happened to me. So my manager relieved me so that I can go get myself new banking apps and new cards and stuff like that, or even a small cell phone to use. So yeah, I left. I went to the bank. The first place that I went, I remember it was the bank. I went to the bank, I did my new cards, and so when I got back to the house, I was like, girl, everything happened and everything is past. Now you need to move on. You don't have a cell phone. I mean, how are you going to live without a cell phone? And then after that, I drove to my nearest mall. And guys, when I got that phone, like, this other consultant actually explained to me how helpful is insurance. So I was like, me, insurance, sorry, I'm not getting any insurance because I know you guys, you wanna chow my money. Okay, fine. I didn't have insurance, so that the guy that I was talking to at Telkom was like, if you had insurance, we were just gonna issue you another phone. So, but unfortunately, you didn't have any insurance. I'm sure this is a lesson. I'm sure this is a lesson to you. I was like, yeah. So I asked him to check for me if I can get myself a new phone, another phone. Because one thing about me, I will never ever use Android again. Once an iPhone girly, forever an iPhone girly. Okay, fine. The guy checked for me, was like, okay, you do qualify a phone, but we don't have stock here. You can go to Mall of Africa. There, they do have cell phones ready for sales. Okay, fine. I left and I went to Mall of Africa. I got there. They did the administration stuff. They gave me a phone, same phone. So after me getting the new phone, I was like, let me go to iStore. When I got to iStore, I told them what happened. So the consultant at iStore was like, okay, let me check for you, give me your details so that I can just punch on the laptop and tell you where's your phone. And he was like, at the moment, what you have to do is you have to go and open a case. I was like, me opening a case for the first time in my life? I'm not doing that. When he checked on his device, the phone was in Kempton Park, guys. And that was the end with my 5 months iPhone 15. It's life. Then I got home. At least I had a phone to check by myself where's my phone. Okay, immediately when I opened the app, it showed that the phone was on the past 1 hour. It even gave me the street name. Still, it was in Kempton Park. I was like, even if I drive to Kempton Park, like, there's no one that I know there, and it's just a street name. It's not like it shows exactly the house or the flat where it is at. I was like, okay, that is the end of my iPhone 15. My phone is gone. I will never ever get my phone, but especially after going to iStore and they just tell me about find my iPhone thing. There's nothing which I can also do. Then that was the end of my iPhone 15, guys. You know what? Even today when I think about that phone, that I didn't even use it for a year, like I get so stressed. So what I did this time around when I got my second iPhone 15 is I was like, please get me insurance. Right now, I'm not leaving the store without the insurance. That is the smartest thing which I have done for myself, and I feel so proud. Never, ever buy iPhone without insurance. Never ever make the same mistake which I did of buying an iPhone without insurance, guys. Never ever do that. So what I did is I was like, please get me insurance. I'm not leaving the store without insurance. Okay, they were like, okay, the insurance which we are giving you is by Telkom, and this is how it works. They give me the terms and conditions. I was happy with them. I was happy with everything. I'm paying about 300 and something, guys. You might think it's too much. It's not too much until your iPhone get lost. You will see that 300 and something is nothing. So right now my iPhone is insured. If it get lost, it's gonna get replaced simply and quickly, just like that. So never make the same mistake which I did of buying iPhone without insurance. You insure it so that you don't get to cry like I did. Ever since this happened, I've never told anyone. I even failed to tell this other friend of mine. Like there was this other day we had like lunch. I went there prepared that I'm going to tell her, but when I got there, like I didn't have the energy to tell her until even today. She's just going to be surprised that, girl, how come you keep this to yourself until now? So yeah, this other day when I was just chilled, I got this other pop-up message to say that someone is asking for your password so that they can log in on my iPhone. And then when I thoroughly checked, the people who are asking for the password are not even in South Africa. The location there is giving me this other country, which I don't even know. I even tried to Google. Like that country is not even familiar, guys. It was for the first time I see or hear about that country. So in that way, it simply means that the people who took my phone are just small boys. They've completely failed. They tried to open, they attempted to open the phone until they completely failed to open it. This is my thoughts. They took my iPhone to someone who collects iPhones, all stolen iPhones, and take them abroad, where there are actually experts who are able to open iPhones. without password, I don't know, or maybe where they can disassemble them. So yeah, that's the story. My phone is somewhere in this other country which I don't even know. Now that they're failing to open the phone even when they are at that site, they are going to disassemble the phone and sell the different parts to get money. And then now the question comes to say that how much did the boys that took my phone make? I mean, guys, iPhone is a very stubborn phone, which even if you get it forgotten by the owner somewhere, you just have to give it back, because it's going to expose you, or you'll take it and not know what to do with it. Because if it's not with the owner and if you don't have the login details, it's very, very useless. So yeah, that is the end of the story, guys. Get yourself insurance, or else you're gonna cry like your sister did. Lastly, Find My iPhone will never help you with anything as long as the phone is off. So with this video, I hope you have learned one thing, if not two. See you on the next one. I hope you have enjoyed.
First you gotta find your heart.